There we go. Backrooms lost unit. Took a bit of a while to load in, but here I am. Hopefully that whole building environment thingy, whatever it was, is a one-time thing only. Epic. Hey, what's the last one? I guess that's the custom one? Or... Oh, hello. Some cute JPEG type of a monster there that you see in like old indie screamer type games. I just want to know at this point what is the last one. Anyway, let's change the settings to my liking first. Display, yep. One higher, two higher, there we go. See how well it handles all these different resolutions. Run, my man, run! You're about to be backroomed. This one's kind of bothering me. I can't get to it. Oh well. Let's see if I click here. Do you change to like custom? No. What if I hit apply? What did I change? Here. Oh, there's no apply at the moment. Motion blur. I guess for a horror game, might keep it for now. Phone shush, now is not the time to beep boop me. Save settings, yeah, that's fine. Ooh, you look kinda cozy. Maybe not the best way, but I do like me some creepy, unique design monsters, so that's why I'm putting in the cozy. Slightly lower audio, I suppose. Ooh. There's a lot of different kind of monsters already. Already being shown. As much as I like them, I wonder if it's maybe better not to show them. I feel like I've already been spoiled in what I'm gonna experience in the game. Without even having clicked new game. Single player. So this is a game that can also be played in multiplayer, but for playtesting purposes I will not be getting my hands on that. So hopefully the single player experience is also gonna be fun. Oh, hello. Hold on, guys. I gotta change the gameplay controls, I suppose, is where it is gonna be at. Half sensitivity. Oh, I didn't mean to click back to main menu. I'm getting Steam messages now, even. Everyone suddenly wants to get hold of me. There we go, that's better. Let me out. I quit. I don't want to be signed up for this job anymore. That's some heavy head bobbing for sprinting. Is that something you can disable? Or I guess camera shake probably. Yep, there you go. That's a good option to have. Since there's plenty of people that really get annoyed by that kind of effects, but I don't mind experiencing the default options for now. Although it is very heavy. Oh, I can see my body, cool. The sound effects are very quiet. For at least walking and jumping. Feel like I should be making a little bit more noise than yeah, you can hardly hear the footsteps. Even if I clicked it back to full, it's gonna be lost against all the other sound effects. Gets me a little bit disconnect from my own character. Alright, dudes. Let's go in and get ourselves a nicely done job, hopefully. Whatever it is that we're supposed to be doing. Some handiwork. So, some debriefing maybe? Review sensors. Damn, somebody was really careful when they were writing this text, huh? On the whiteboard. Look at that perfect writing. Well, you get handwriting there, and then you get this part. Okay, I'm not reading that. Beep boop. Who took my coffee mug? Angie. You can't just go around and steal somebody's coffee mug. Game looks nice, visually speaking. Seems to be running somewhat well as well on my high-end computer, so... As of now, no complaints in that regard. No, missing. A lot of people missing already. Nothing to bring out in that regard. All explorers must log entry time, exit time, number of doors passed. If unsure, leave blank. Number of doors passed. What lies beyond stays beyond. Or not? What kind of clown shoes do you have there on, my guy? Wonder if I was actually supposed to be paying attention to some of the whiteboard information. It's just a little tutorial, little guidance. Yep. A little bit more noise needed in the audio department, sound effect wise. In regard to your own character. Alright. I guess I am supposed to be doing actually something in here before I can move on. Oh. Okay, that's a little bit, maybe, an awkward way how to do the start of the game. Didn't even know I had to go to the computer. Before I knew what was going on, I was locked in. Lost control of my own character and he zoomed to the computer. Whoop. May the anomalies begin now, I suppose. Oh, that's a little bit rough on the ear. I guess I'll just run from the creepy noodle monster. Can I duck? Yes, I can. Can you get through this? How loser. You're too silly to be able to duck. You're very ferocious when you're screaming, but it feels a little bit too quiet. Almost as if he's not really that eager. Well, oh, there you go, you got me. It's almost also like a little bit of a disconnect where you got this weird ferocious monster that really wants to get to you, but he has put so much passion into his screams, and yet it's so quiet that doesn't really feel quite right. Hello. Thumbs up, my good man. That is an annoying beginning for the game, if this is, if you gotta wait on this every time you start a new run. Unless I can run to the computer and, speed it up. Okay. You still gotta wait for the door to be opened, but it's not as bad in that case. Still unskippable cutscenes and whatnot. It's not a good thing for the most part in games. Especially as long as this. Are you gonna remove the chat faster? Got a quick X. Okay. Hey, there were other dudes in there. Why do you gotta come for me immediately, huh? Bye bye. The screams of the damned. Run, you fool, run! Press to open. Door is locked. Okay, gotta find a code in here somewhere. While I'm being chased by a Noodle Man. Probably. 6211. Alright. Please don't corner me. I guess I'm actually safe here, as far as I can see. I feel like you need a cursor to pop up when you're close to the screen. To make it slightly easier to navigate. The menu. Just a small thing that could be changed. Oh, he is getting in here. Ooh! Get away? Might have doomed myself by waiting here that long. Can you... I guess you're kinda getting stuck now. Oh, so am I. Those rocks may shake, but I won't quake. Ah, nah. My bad. No signal. Oh, at least there's a checkpoint. Thank you. I'm gonna assume the code is still the same. 6211. Guess not. Randomized. Also on a different No, it's not the same computer. Alright, fair enough. 9. Are you trolling me? You bastard. And 335. Alright. Nine, 3, 3, 5. Gotta make sure you are looking at the right computer. That's kind of an unfortunate level design, I'd call it. Where you're basically gambling from the very beginning if it's gonna be a dead end or not, without much of a clue. Basically a dice roll at that point. Hello? 1745. Cause how are you supposed to know that you're just supposed to be running straight? Guess I am not supposed to be walking to the left side here either. A bit of a rough beginning for the game. Where it quite quickly gets into hold on, let me find code first. Come on, one of you must give me the code. That's just annoying. That's just annoying elements of the game at this point. You know what? Kill me. You know what? I'll just throw it back instead. It's fine. some side effects maybe when he catches you as well. Breaks your neck or something, like a neck snap. The game quite quickly devolves into horror death spiral, is what I'm gonna call it, where 5973. Where a lot of games are kind of fun on the very first attempt, but if you die and get reset, then it becomes annoying. Tough deal. And it's always a bit of a juggle the developers need to try to manage. Where they gotta try not to lose the horror elements by when the player gets killed. Because if annoyance kicks in, then well, the horror is being kicked to the wayside. So it's a really hard thing to do, but yeah, gotta be careful how resets are handled and a loss of progress is handled in horror games. And here I am. The actual backrooms, I suppose. I suppose the previous zone might also be called the backrooms, but this is your typical setting. Oh, hello. I guess that's the amount of kills the Noodle Man's got now. He likes keeping count of his victims. He's in competition with the other creeps to see who gets the most yellow people. I do wonder how does this feel in multiplayer. Ooh. Feels like a game where it's very easy to get to lose each other. At that point of view, we never find each other ever again, then it kind of turns into one a single player game almost. But that's not something that I can. Oh, there's a sprint limit, okay. That I will be. Oh, this is not. I'm too fat to squeeze through there. That I will not be able to experience as I'm solely just me and myself alone with the monsters. Now it's all about how creative the enemy encounters are gonna be. As fine as the whole backroom concept is, gameplay wise it doesn't really offer too much. From what I've seen at least, I haven't really played much of these games myself. Oh, hello. Can I actually go and see you again? Oh. Not gonna gang up on me here, are you? Little peeping Tom. I haven't really been playing these games myself, but from what I've seen, they are the most fun when the encounters themselves are all creative. You get the most enjoyment from just the uniqueness of them. Well, it's really dark in there. Don't think I want to go around to that corner. Oh, hello. That's cool. Ramian? No? Go. Ooh. You spooked me there a little bit. Audio-wise, this feel like the game's slightly missing here and there. Like with the not crawl space, ceiling monster as well. Just no noise to him at all. Except the ambience, I suppose, in the black hole. I wonder if I stand still, if I'm gonna eventually be killed by something, or... Like if I just stood here, my back to the wall, and waited. Would anything happen? Would make for an interesting playtest, but... Maybe I'll do it on my own. After I'm done with the recording. Into the darkness I go. Hopefully not meet the inhabitant of the area. I'm glad that it's not too jump scare heavy though so far. As efficient, not efficient but effective as those moments can be. Ooh, hello. I'm not personally that big of a fan of that kind of horror, since I see it as cheap most of the time. There was like a invisible force there that pushed me in. It's kind of lame. Lose control of my own character without any indication why. Maybe my dude's just drunk or something. Ooh. Hello? Would anyone like to help me? What is that? Is that a chair as well? Or... Oh, a pallet. Fair enough. The ambience is all pretty good. It's not too heavy, but it's also at least there. So you get a sense that there's things going around you without seeing anything unnecessarily. Lobby went cold. Sure did. It looks like the walls are bleeding slightly with the moisture on it. Oh, hello. Should I come closer to you, or are we better not meeting each other in person? So far, I'm not really seeing... Hey. Probably don't want to walk into you. You look a little bit too eager to maybe bite my head off. Because that's gonna be the main threat of this little area here. Nice use of darkness as well to emphasize the enemies. This dude's visual style. His bright elements. So he pops out that much more. Uh-huh. I ain't going there. If you're not too careful, you can just accidentally run into him. I think I see a door, or at least a gate of some kind. Oh, come on. Why do I gotta be so fast? Alright, now I know what do I have to deal with in this area. What if that's pre-scripted, or if I get lucky to actually see what I'm dealing with here. Oh, 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 go, oh, go. Do I just wait for you to eventually turn around, or? I suppose. What I want to say is that I don't see a reason for this game to be multiplayer as of now. No, like actual mechanics that maybe benefit there to be one extra player or more. So it's more of a than being there just for the sake of having another person. How do you... The hearing on you, huh? Or is that just a random sound effect? Yeah, okay. I guess I just gotta... When I go in there, I really gotta go in there. He seems to be quite aware of my entry. Makes it for slightly some room for annoyances here. Or I just gotta wait out before even getting into the area. Let's see. If I crawl in as slowly as possible, is he gonna immediately... Okay. Just seeing what is the deal with you? How you react and whatnot, so I just gotta sprint through that whole place. Noodle man. That's not very engaging how you are playing with a player. Since now I just gotta run in and do some random 50-50 gambles again, maybe. Hello. Roll the die and see if I run into a dead end or not. Okay, at least there's some hidey holes, fair enough. Wonder how safe you actually are here. So if you get too close, maybe he's gonna clip you out of here even. Okay, now he doesn't seem to notice me instantly. So it's mostly for the first entry that he spots you. Check to the sides, see if there's any hidey holes you can use quickly in case of an emergency. That case, probably the very first area. Doesn't have any threats in it, so if I stood still there for forever and ever, nothing would happen. Probably. It's a little, like, introduction area. Arrows leading me here, but I want to go straight. But I also don't want to waste my time. Some of these surfaces do have decent footsteps. Here, not so much. Because it is a carpet kind of type of floor, so the sound is more muffled, but Feels a little bit too quiet in some of those spots like I said before. Okay. Onwards I go to the next area to figure out who is here. Some levels will have different effects on your sanity. Restore it with items you find. Okay, so more mechanics actually being introduced to me. Fair enough. Oh, there's an inventory screen. Oh, wow. Apparently you don't want to be holding the tab button unless you want to get yourself a seizure. That's gotta be changed. Don't allow the player to, or don't allow the screen to flicker like that if you're holding tab. Items, close inventory, okay. This is maybe some more co-op-oriented mechanics come into play as well. Is that me? You hear car roll down and make your prayers. Ooh, nice wheels. Damn. I want to get the keys for that one. Press eat fuel. Some audio indicators, some sort of little pop-ups to maybe indicate that you need to grab something before you can fuel anything. Otherwise, there's nothing happening at all when you hit E. There you go. Jerry can. Is that how it's called in English? Jerry can. I think I've ever heard that before. Interesting. I'm guessing that was the only fuel canister in here. To get you accustomed to the oh, there's another one. To the level here. Before you're actually being met with a enemy. And if that's the case, that's still pretty solid, I'd say, introduction. Introduce new stuff in a stress-free environment, and only then give them the you're super loud. 0, 2 steps forward, and boom. Maybe make the area not be falling off as hard. And triggering as hard. Suddenly. Maybe follow the arrow. That might be smarter. I don't want to be resting in peace. Although rest does sound all kind of cozy. He's watching. We got a stalker on our hands. Wonder how progress is saved throughout online sessions as well. Do you gotta do it all in one single go, or there's checkpoints in between that you can load into afterwards on a second session or not? Well, I'm glad I brought this extra canister because I did not see any extras lying around here. Have a quick look, maybe there's something nearby. Since it still feels like I am safe in this area. That sounds fun. Like something traveling through the pipes. Not seeing any canisters. Also, hard to balance to hard balance to keep to balance in horror games. I am not gonna play Deadlock now. Stop invites. To make the player feel unsafe even when he is safe. And have it not be that easily noticeable. Because then also you can lose the player if he figures out the illusion. I still need more, huh? Sad. Because like I said, I did not see any extra canisters. Because now I feel very safe in here. Even if there's a dead guy nearby. I've not been led to believe that there's actually anything trying to hurt me. Might be helpful. Read. Don't even think about outrunning that damn thing. You're better off hiding inside the cars. We left a generator down here, there. Hopefully there's still some fuel left. Down there. Where? What do you mean down there? Where is there? Some fuel left, but listen, the gate's been making weird noise lately. If it gives out, try the other exit. Alright. Maybe now that I put in one fuel into it, is when I am actually gonna be challenged by something. Lots of downtime here. So how do I hide inside of our cars? I didn't even know I have a flashlight. Is that my heart rate or what? Oh, hold on. Was somebody about to kill me? Sprint, jump, crouch. Interact E. VHS filter. Let me exit. Oh. Why didn't it let me exit the menu beforehand with escape? Oh, that's kind of weird. If I move the slider, then I can't exit the menu with escape anymore. Unless I click somewhere else again. That's weird little interaction. That just my sanity doing things, man. I think that might just be sanity. Pass out. Put any sneaky fuel canisters in here? Nope. I didn't press interact, or did I? There we go. Filter. Not sure you can call it much of a filter. Like zooms in and adds the little scan lines. What was the interact button again? E. What? Alright, fair enough. You can't pause while you're in on the escape menu. Fair enough. Restore it with items you find. I have not found any insanity restoring items as of now. Maybe those random sound effects also drains my sanity a little bit. There was a canister here somewhere nearby. There you go. Can I throw it? No. Game feels just too empty at the moment. I don't know how usually these backroomy top games go, but feels like there's so little going on during some of these moments that I would rather just play something else. Turns it all into almost like a walking simulator type thing. Really hope you don't want me to check these kind of corners for the cans. That would be quite mean of you. So the pacing isn't doing it for me, at least at the moment. Especially with a level like this that is not quite ideal for a single player to go through, since there's just so much space to check for only one person. So gotta be careful with how experience is balanced when there's just one or more people playing. Oh, I can actually go in these. All of a sudden, sounds like I'm wearing heels. Unequip. I can just have multiple of them in my inventory for now. Fair enough. What are you? Almond water. Fair enough. To make me more sane. Maybe being able to unequip your item without going to the inventory could be useful. Like press a single button while the item is hooked on you to put it back into your bag without pressing tab. Even if it was like, let's say, 4 people here playing this, well, or three together, 3 others together with me. As it is now, I don't see how that would make it too exciting, since there's just not much going on in this particular area. Just speed up the process rather than make it be more enjoyable for me personally. Is 2 enough? I don't think it is. No. Sweet taste of something familiar. Got me, if you don't know why. Gotta poison myself with some SCP fluid. Glop, glop, glop. Good sound effects there. Pick up the note, why not? Wonder if sprinting maybe drains my stamina. Not stamina, but sanity. Hope I don't need to go back there to find the last one. Oh, nice. Just so I don't have it blocking my camera view. I was with the game in the first areas, but this one is just not doing it for me. I Is there fall damage? Hello. Nice to see you. Oh, hello. So now I'm actually being chased by something. Well, maybe not chased, but I gotta actually avoid something here. Ooh. You saw nothing. It's not a good spot for it to be at. He's just gonna cover my screen and it. Oh. Messed up gingerbread man. Now I'm at least having a little bit more fun again. Too bad it took a while to get here. Maybe have the monster already spawn after opening up the first, after activating the first generator. Feels just too slow otherwise for me. What are these metal ones? Okay, fair enough. If I de-equip you from there, equip you, can I put you in one of those slots? Do I have to open up the inventory? Guess not. At least now I can put you away. By just the click of a numpad button. Where was the other cat? Kinda already forgot. Oh. Wait, do I gotta press the button? Or do I just walk into the car for it too? Maybe have the button indicator be on top there as well, so you know which key you gotta press to be able to do that. Have that be on top of the screen as well. Okay, ain't going there. Woo. You're quite a stealthy fella, huh? Somehow. He's very sneaky until he notices you. Or at least he was. Maybe add a little bit of sound to him, so you can maybe hear him goof around here and there. Not make maybe too loud, since then it becomes too easy, but it just feels like he's too much of a ninja. While looking like a total goober that would have no idea of what stealth even means. Can you stop patrolling around this same area over and over again? Kinda wanna get around you. Can I open up this? Nice. Wonder if he can open doors. How's my sanity? I guess it's fine for now. Ooh. Getting all the almond. No. Haven't found the generator yet. I wanna end this little sequence. Ooh. How great is your pathfinding? It's pretty alright. Do you have the canister here? Then I just need to find the generator. I wonder if two people can hide under the same car or not. You're playing with multiple people. Uh-oh. I'm dead. Probably, yeah. It just needs a solid neck snap effect there at the very end, or something, to have that cherry on top for when you get caught by something. Anyway, I am done here. The game almost lost me here in the parking section, but it did pick up a little bit at least afterwards. So pacing, sound effects. Be careful how annoying some of the mechanics can be on repeat playthroughs. Like the whole computer passwords finding sequence. And the unskippable cutscene in the beginning. And whatever else I said throughout this whole recording. Those were kind of the main parts. And be careful how the game is balanced when it comes to one versus multiple players. Ideally, the game should be fun if you are even playing it only solo, instead of it maybe feeling too tedious in some segments. Alright, I am out. Good luck.